The dam levels of the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro continues to be critical low, with the Metro facing a possibility of day zero with just over 200 days left before the Metro runs out of water in its reserve. In the past 2 weeks, the Metro experienced over 100 millimeters of rain, which led to evacuation in some of the areas in the Metro, but it's still unclear whether that rain made a significant impact to the dam levels that are critically low in the Metro. But I do have the Senior Director of Water and Sanitation in the Nelson Mandela Bay, Barry Martin, that is going to give us an update about the dam levels in the Metro. Sir, thank you so much for your time. We had quite a significant rain in the Metro in the past 2 weeks, over 3 days. Did that make any difference to the dam levels of the Metro?
Yes, it has actually made a difference in the Metro. If we can just go back at the beginning of the month, our average dam levels was at 13%. It's now at just short of 18.81% actually. So our major sources of water has come up a bit, and generally with about the 5 percentage point mark. Churchill has also come up by 5%, Ngqina by 5%, and the two dams, the Luri Dam is actually full at 100%, but that is just a small balancing dam that receives water from the Ngqina Dam, and because of the dam as being full, we've cut water back from the Ngqina Dam through the operators of the Ngqina Dam, so we're just getting the water that's run off from the small river of the Luri River into the Luri Dam, and that's what we're using at the moment. The one other significant aspect that has happened is that the Ngqina Dam has gone up from roughly under 20% to about 69%. Now this is also very critical for us because there was no alternative feed for that dam for a small portion of the water supply area of Ngqina. So that has brought us with quite a bit of relief for us in that area. Also, just to put into context, you mentioned earlier on that we have over 200 days of water storage left in certain of our water supply areas, but also bear in mind that we come to a position of under 150 days left. So this has been a significant rainfall for us, but the problem is, if you look at the Mpofu Dam, it's still sitting at 6.8%. So we're not out of the woods, as they say, by a long shot, and we are just hope for continued follow-up rain from now on in the next couple of weeks going forward, so that any runoff that is there can still be sustained into the next couple of months or so, waiting for our main spring rains in September, October, when that normally comes.
Okay. You just mentioned Mpofu Dam. Why is this dam so important for the Metro?
The Mpofu Dam is very important to us because that is all its water is dedicated to Nelson Mandela Bay Metro. We give some of the water to the Ngqina local municipalities as well, but that is generally about 10% of our Metro's supply out of that resource. And obviously, both the Churchill Dam and the Ngqina and the Mpofu Dam is located on the Krom River, and for the Mpofu Dam to fill up, essentially Churchill must overflow, and Churchill is only sitting at about 27% at this point in time. So the impact of the one on the other is obviously evident from that.
You also, the another challenge that you are facing at the Metro is the daily water consumption, of which you have set a target of 230 megaliters of water usage per day. That are people actually adhering to that?
There are communities, when we do a location of how much waters are used per households in the river, in the different wards and ward clusters, there is in certain areas that you can see communities are playing ball, but in other areas they are not. And so we still continue to encourage people to save water, use water sparingly, stay to 50 liters per person per day, because with the rain that we've had, we must not be irresponsible for that, because our average is under 20%. It's nothing much if you can look at it from that point of view. We have to still go a long way to get back to the last time the dams were full is in November 2015. So that is 8 years ago. So it's been a long haul since then.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time. That was the Senior Director of Water and Sanitation in Nelson Mandela Bay, just giving us an update about the dam levels in the Metro, saying that although that we have received quite a significant rain that has made difference to our dams, and also they've managed to push day zero by a couple of days, we are still not out of the woods yet. Back to you in studio.